I'm going to be doing a review on the Montaigne GM in monogram. On my last video that I did, it was a luxury collection, and I did mention that I wasn't going to buy any more bags, but when I actually did that video, I saw that I need some more monogram in my collection. So I did go and purchase the Montaigne Pre-Loved, and I will tell you guys, it is a great bag. I'm going to go over some pros and cons about this bag, and then I'm also going to show you some things that I put in my bag as well. I'm just going to show you guys what's in my bag. So let's get started with what's inside my bag. So I have the zipper open already, and you can see that the handles do fall in, and you can see the color of the bag. It's very nice. On the inside, this is the microfiber. It is a nice plum color. I would say it's a plum color. And so let's see what I have. First thing I have is the key clay, and what I use for this is I put nail clippers, I put in bobby pins, I put in band-aids, I put in some pills, I put in some Q-tips in this thing right here. And I have this is called a bullet journal for people who haven't seen one of these. I'm going to show you what the paper looks like in it. It's a bunch of bullets. I'm halfway through this one. I use it to go over my bills. I use it to just keep track of things. I write, there's a lot of YouTube videos on these books. They get pretty intricate in the styles and the designs that they put in these books. Some people use, what are those called? They use like stickers and stuff like that to put inside them. I'm trying to find my Louis Vuitton collection list, because I do have one in here, and I did it before I did my collection. Here it is. So this is what, it's not too, I don't have the best handwriting or the best, I'm not that creative when it comes to writing in it, but it's pretty, it could be therapeutic sometimes. It's pretty cool. Okay, and my next item that I have in here is Calamine Lotion. The reason for this is because where we live in Central California, there's a lot of mosquitoes right now. And there's some mosquitoes in my building at work. So I did get some bites on my legs and my feet. So I get really big welts when I get bit. It's just because I'm so sweet. I don't know. But I actually use this to stop from scratching it, because it just gets worse and it kind of turns into a welt. And I'm like that for 4 or 5 days, and I'm miserable because having a itch that you can't scratch is torture. Okay, so then I have my phone. I'm not recording on my phone, but here's my phone. I have my cosmetic pouch. This is the PM, and inside of it I have some lotion, and I have my Naked palette in there, and I have mascara, because for some reason I cannot put on mascara at home before I get to work for the life of me. I don't know why that is. Okay, so then I have a receipt, and I also have my round coin purse, but I don't have any coins in it. I was using it for my phone charger, but I have since taken it out, and I was thinking about using it for headphones, but the beads don't fit in there. The beads have its own thing to go in, which I don't have them in my bag, but I know I have my beads in my bag. Okay, so I have my PM. This is from the PM. This is the pouch from the Never Full PM. M. It's a smaller one, and I have all these stuff, all this stuff detailed in my SLG collection if you guys want to look at that video. Then what else? I have just some paper. I have some paper. I have some ibuprofen pills in my bag. I have more random papers, just receipts and little stubs. And then I have this. This actually has some coins in it. I haven't really had to access this for a minute because I usually pay with card. So it just sits in there. And one thing that I started doing was when I get like ads and stuff from Macy's or anything like that, and it comes with these little tester ones, because I always forget the name. I smell them and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that perfume because it smells so amazing. I just started putting them in my purse and my bag, and I started circling. Let's see, I started circling which ones I like and how they smell good, because that way if I'm ever out or somewhere, I could just pull it out and then I could see which one I like. And I could also, if they ever have them at Sephora, I can pick up a sample. So that's something that I think that I was pretty creative about, because yeah, I always forget when I go to the store, what perfume was that? And then these are my beats that my son, they were my son's, but I just got them warranted for another pair. So he got another pair and I kept these so that I can just use them at work. So that's what I do. Okay, so now in the middle is my, this is my Adele and Empreinte Noir. Okay, so the Twillies I purchased off of eBay, and I'm really glad I did, because I tried to use this bag. I was like, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about this Vachetta because there's just a little bit of Vachetta, and I'm not going to worry about it because I'm sure it's not that expensive to replace them in case anything happens to them. And I was just going to I was going to try to be brave. But the second I held them in my hand and held and felt how heavy my bag was, I changed my mind so fast, because I don't think I could risk it. So I think the Twillies don't look that bad. I love how the inside of the Twillies stay inside of the bag. So then this is what it ends up looking like on the outside. I thought that was pretty cool. And it saves my anxiety. Okay, so the bag is lightweight, and I should have got the measurements and stuff, because it's bigger than what you would think. It's very nice, and it's bigger than what you would think. It is reinforced on the bottom, and it does have the 4 studs, just like the Artsy does. And on the inside of it, you guys can, I wish I can show you how deep it is. So I'm going to take some pictures and post and put them in here as well. I'm going to put them at the end so you guys can see how big it really is in there. It's pretty roomy. Oh my gosh, there's something else in here. Okay, so funny story about this is I was at work, and I was done with my work, so I had some extra time. So I went online and I started writing down names of bags that I liked on the Louis Vuitton website. Although I just bought a Montaigne GM, I still wanted to go check and see what I liked on there. But look at the first one. Look at how much that is. $42.50. In my dreams. Okay, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, that yeah, I love to look at it and just wish. Okay, so this strap is actually a pretty good strap for girls like me. I could say us bigger girls, because it's not like a 9-inch or anything, and it's the perfect spot when I hold it. And again, I'm gonna post pictures after the review so you guys can see that, because I'm not all fancy. I don't know how to insert them. Maybe I do. We'll see once I edit this. So back to the inside of the bag. So these get in the way sometimes, not all the time. I do like that they can flip inwards like so, and then you can carry the bag like this, which I'm glad you can, because sometimes the straps do get in the way. So I really like the way that this looks as well. All right, so with that being said, let me get all of them out of the way and show you guys the sides. So we have this tab here, which I like because, okay, I've had issues with bags that where it clips on to the actual, to hang it, it starts pulling off. And then it starts damaging the bag depending on how much weight you put in your bag. But in this one, you guys can tell that it's stitched. It's like reinforced stitching. There you go. It's reinforced stitching. So that shouldn't happen with this bag. That's another reason why I was like, you know what, I really like this bag, because sometimes when you have to connect it inside to here, it will pull the material and it does damage to the bag. I've had that happen before, where I had to take in a bag and I had to give it up because they didn't have any other bags. So I had to choose something else, which was a bummer because I really like the bag that I have, but it was putting stress on that point of the bag. Okay, so then inside here, it is the same interior. It is the microfiber, which is really nice. And then you have your tab right there. And then on that side, let me see if I can move this out of the way. On that side right here is where you put, I'll close it and I'll show you guys. I'll assemble it the way it's supposed to be so you guys can see it. This is where you put your lock. See how it's stuck in there? Isn't that cute? It's stuck in there, and then you just put your lock right there to lock it, to secure the inside of your bag. I wouldn't ever do that just because I don't find it convenient for me to have to unlock it and for me to have to put the clochette on here. I think that's how you pronounce it. I know what it is. It's the clochette, and it holds the keys. But the bad thing about it is that you have to connect it on the inside here. So it's hanging outside of the bag. And for me, I just prefer that not to happen because I don't think it lays very flat on the bag. So it got more in the way for me than anything else. Okay, so I'm going to also show you something. There's two things that I've seen the videos on this Montaigne GM that they do not have, or that they don't talk about. One girl did talk about how thick this material is, but another one is that it does not stay creased like this at all. It doesn't. I'm gonna try to make it, yeah, okay, I just did. This is what ends up happening. Do you see that? How it goes off to the side? This right here. I cannot deal with that. That's not, and I've seen it on multiple Montaignes that it does that. And I don't like it because it doesn't do it on both sides. It just does it on that side. And this side, it could possibly do it too. You see how it just, sometimes it ends up that way when you stuff it too much. So I try to, every now and then, just shape it like this and make sure it's shaped that way. I did let it sit for a couple days before I used it because when I did get it, it wasn't in that good shape. It was the way that I showed you guys, the crooked way. So I just kind of closed the bag like this, laid it down on its side like this, and left it for a couple of days. And then I did the other side the same way, and I left it for a couple of days, because this is how I want it to look. This is the ideal look. And I want it to keep its shape, so I'm not going to stuff it more than that, because I don't want it to get, I don't know, soft. I don't want it to be too soft and have that hobo look like my Artsy does, because I want this to at least just have that side shape. Does that make any sense? Okay, and so that's why I just clamp it. I just do this, and then, yeah, this is an empty bag now. But another thing that I wanted to mention is I think I might want to get one of those belt things that they, like, it's a belt for your straps or something to hold it together. So they have them on the Montaigne GMs, and, well, the Empreinte ones, they have it because of the fact that those clip inside here, and they don't clip like this one does on that reinforced tab right there. They do the Montaigne Empreintes, they do it up here on the handle, just like the Almas. You know how the Almas have it right here? That's the same thing. So those straps have to kind of stay up. So that's why it has that little belt thing to hold them together. Okay, so let's talk about the clip that's inside here. This one. I've heard people say, oh, it's hard to clip it and it's hard to unclip it. No, not really. So as long as you clip it downwards, like the clip part is down, and then you just put it on. Sorry. You just put it on like that. And then to unclip it, it's pretty easy. You just do it like it's pretty easy. Do I ever use that? No, I don't ever use that, because I don't see no reason to. The bag is a nice shape, and it's kind of naturally made to close like that. So no, I don't do that. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about, well, I know everybody tells you guys about the actual 1, 2, the pockets, and then they tell you about this pocket in here, like this side pocket. But I want you guys to be able to see this lining all around the bag. It's pretty nice. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Actually, I'm going to stick those handles back in so you guys, but I hope you guys can see the lining. Do you see that? It's like reinforced, so it's doubled up. That's how this bag is. The canvas is doubled up on this bag, and you can see right here where there's this is a piece, and it's definitely doubled up there. I want you guys to be able to see that, because I've also heard people saying, well, actually an SA told me, because I went into the store and I asked them if they had this bag, and they were like, no, but it's having problems. We have people coming in here talking about it being cracked. I have yet to see that issue. And so those are some things that when I was watching a video that I wish somebody would have pointed out. So that's why I'm pointing them out, because hopefully I can help the next person who's interested in purchasing this bag make their decision on whether they want to buy it or not. So far, it's a great bag. I love how it feels in the inside. The only thing that I can say is the way that side shape is. I wanted to keep its shape. I know some people are okay with it being less a structured bag, but I do want this to at least be structured on that side. I just want that to stay the same. And it did it again where it's not. See, right here, it's just, yeah, I know it didn't make that noise. I just added that in for you guys. A little extra. But that's how I want it to be. I want it to be cute like that. So we'll see how durable it is. But I will say that this here feels more reinforced, like it's triple bottomed. Because, here, I'll show you guys close up. Come on, camera. Okay. Attempt number 2. I love how the edges are rounded, kind of like they knew they tucked them in so that we don't get a lot of wear and tear on those. I just think this bag, they just took into consideration the things that people have probably complained about before. But I love it. So if you guys, I will be posting pictures at the end of the video so you guys can see what it looks like on us bigger girls. So you guys can see that, because this strap, I wish somebody would have told me that this strap is amazing, because this strap is, it goes thicker on this, it goes thicker up here, and it goes thinner down there. You guys can already see that, right? I can use this for so many of my bags. I wouldn't have had to spend $300, $400 on a different strap if I could have just had this one. But it's nice. It fits. It lays at a very good spot when you wear it on your shoulder. I did try to use this crossbody, but I ended up like my strap kind of twist because it's too long and it hangs. So what I mean by that is this. Look how pretty this strap lays on the bag. When I put it down, that's what it looks like. See that strap? Oh yeah, you see it in the camera, blurry. See how nice that looks? Well, when I added the crossbody, it's like twice that size. So it looks, I kind of have to twist it around the bag so that it's not just flopping there. But that's how it looks when I sit it down. Very nice. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to see anything that I have, if you look through my videos, if there's something you don't see that I can possibly help you with, please let me know. I enjoy doing the videos because I hope I can help somebody out there make a decision, because I know that I had to research my butt off every time I bought something, and then sometimes there wasn't videos made for bigger girls like me, so it was kind of hard when I purchased something and then it didn't end up working out because of the fact that it wasn't made for my body type. So, all right, you guys, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I check it all the time. And hit that bell for notifications when I do upload any more videos. However, that's random. It'll get you at random times because I don't do this all the time. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching again.